is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we talk about my wish list. What I wish would be put into this game, because I am just getting bored out of my mind with this. Make sure you guys and girls subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, the usual stuff. So if you hadn't noticed, I've been making videos on a brand new base building RPG game similar to this. It's called Dawn of Dynasty. I've just been having a lot more fun with that. There's a lot of features in that game that I specifically wish they had in Warhammer Lost Crusade. I mean, there is a lot of things. It's crazy because you kind of play this game. You know, I've been playing this game for a couple months now, almost like 3 months. I haven't played any other base building games in a while, and then I just started this other one, and it's kind of like, wow, like even though they're somewhat similar, there's also a huge difference in content. There's just a lot of things that this game just could benefit. Like, if it had a lot of these features, it would be so much better. And I'm just kind of like, I'm bored with this. I'm bored with this game. The end game feels non-existent. Like, we're working on Battle Barge 30. It'll be done in 5 days, 16 hours. And it just feels like there's nothing really to do. We're gonna have Void Supremacy live stream again probably this weekend. I don't think my guild has picked a time or day just yet, so as soon as I find that out, I'll let you guys and girls know so we can do our live stream for that, like always. But there's just, it's nothing, like, there feels like there's no like good events really going on, nothing exciting. The heroes are really bland. It's just, I'm just like, basically what I do is I just log in maybe 2-3 times a day, and I just do like the daily things that you would do on your account. I'll do like a level 40 breach, and then I just kind of send my troops out to collect resources for several hours, and then that's it. Like that's pretty much what the end game has become, where it's just kind of just send your troops out to gather resources, and that's it. Like, that's literally all it's been like for the past several weeks, if not month. It just feels like it really lacks content. And the biggest thing, my biggest complaint would have to be the heroes in this game. They could have made them so much better, and the fact that like we don't get new heroes often is a huge problem. Like, I feel like we should be getting a new hero every 2-3 weeks. There should be a brand new hero. There should be content updates more often. We get like a content update once a month, and it's barely anything that's really new to the game. Like, the last big update we got was just kind of like the research, the night research. That was kind of only the big takeaway. It's just a lot of content is just lacking. They need to have other types of heroes instead of just throwing these legendaries down our throats and constantly making us pay for them. Like, we need more epic ones. We need more rares. We need heroes that have unique skills. Nearly half of these characters all have the same skills, where it's like increase the damage our army deals, decrease the damage the enemy deals, buff our Vanguard vets. There's so many heroes that have this buff Vanguard vet attack or HP. Like, there's nothing new. The newest thing we got was Seth with this ability which counters the dodge effect. We need more stuff like this on the heroes. But then these other two skills are just recycled. We've seen these on other heroes. And then even then, when we got Seth, remember we had that, what was it, like a battle pass, war pass thing? And it was like $15, and it only gave you enough fragments to like unlock him and get him up to like 1 star, 1.5 stars at best. And then the only other real way we have to get fragments for him is through the Void Supremacy shop, which, you know, if you're lucky, when it comes by every 2 weeks is Void Supremacy. If you're lucky, you might get maybe 4 or 5 frags out of that at tops. And I mean, that's barely enough to just do 1/4 of a star. It's like, what? Like, there needs to be more events that give us abilities to get these puzzle pieces. You can't have just one Void Supremacy event that happens every 2 weeks and you can get like 3 or 4 tokens out of it. And like, that's the only way to upgrade this guy. Like, I still don't even have this unlocked. And this guy has been out for almost a month now, it feels like. And we can't even get him to 3 stars. I can't. And then they added some new heroes to my server. I know these heroes are already out in the game, like in the older servers. I know like server 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. have Lysander, and the girl right here, Mahea, however you say her name. So we just got them 2 added, but like, the only way to get fragments for the girl right here, like this is where Cantor used to be. So like, these are the only way to get her fragments. So basically you have to spend what, 3, 4, 5, $6 every day $6 just to unlock these. I mean, it's gonna end up costing you probably a couple $100 over the span of a month just to get, you know, her to like 4 or 5 stars to actually where she's playable. When you're end game like this and you're in the battle bars 30 level and the max on your sector is 40, you gotta have these heroes up to at least like 4 stars, if not higher, to compete. I mean, I got people in my server who are battle bars 38, you know, 37, 36, 35. They got T8 troops. They got legendary heroes maxed out. You can't compete with that unless they give us more ways to get these frags. I can't just keep spending money on the game in order to power up these characters. I don't make enough from YouTube in order to do that. You know what I mean? If I made thousands of dollars from this YouTube channel, then by all means, I would go and I would max all these characters out so I can make videos for you. I don't make money like that. I can't be spending $6 every day to get this character's fragments just to power them up so I could do one video on it that, if I'm lucky, will get 1,000 views. You know, it's it's crazy. We need more variety in the heroes, like more events that give us fragments. And I'm not even gonna mention the star map. The biggest thing that I absolutely love about like Dawn of Dynasty, and it's not even just Dawn of Dynasty, it's other base building games have this implemented in it, where you can have what they call open field battles. So it's not just you send your army out from point A, which would be your town hall or your battleship or whatever you want to call it, to its destination, which could be PvE content or a resource or whatever. You can actually send them out on the open battlefield, on the open map, and they'll just be sitting here, and you specifically can move them around the map. We need stuff like that in this game. If they just had that one feature in this game, it would make this game so much better. You could be attacking people out on the open battlefield. You don't have to worry about trying to attack them constantly, like resource tile hit or attacking their base. It makes it much more strategic, because then when you see somebody maybe going to a resource tile, you could hit them before they even reach the tile. Or you see them going to attack a chaos fleet, and you could attack them before they even reach the chaos fleet. And then you can have multiple of your guild members come out and attack them at the same time if they come through your territory. It's much more strategic. This game just feels like it really lacks on the strategy. It honestly feels like there's no strategy at all anymore. It's just kind of like, all right, if you got T7 troops and the other person doesn't, you're kind of just gonna railroad them and that's it. I mean, it just feels like there's no real thought when it comes to the heroes, because a lot of them have the same skills. The only ones that kind of stand out are like Alistair with the rebound effect, or the heroes that have the dodge effect. That's like pretty much it. The attack speed is pretty good too. But that's it. There's only a handful. There's only a couple heroes that kind of have that ability. And other than that, there's like nothing new. There's multiple heroes that have those effects. I want to see a variety. There's just not a variety. There's characters that do the same thing. Like Sicarius and Seth pretty much do the exact same thing. They both buff the Vanguard vets. The only difference is Seth has the counter to dodge. That's it. There's other heroes though that are literally almost exactly the same. It's boring. It's boring. There's just not enough variety in this game. Like at the beginning, when you first start playing this game, it can be very fun. But when you get to this point that I'm at right now, I'm just bored out of my mind with this game. There's just nothing to do. It's not exciting. And it just sucks because like this game was really fun at the beginning. It had so much potential. I was enjoying it. And it's just kind of like the content is just not there. Like we can't have an update, a major update once a month. It just doesn't cut it because you got people just sitting around like, all right, I'm just kind of sitting here like, all right, you know, nothing really to do. You know, and then the night was a huge disappointment too. I was excited for this. And what did they do? They made it damn near impossible to get the fragments to get the skin for this Silver Knight. Damn near impossible. You had to spend a ton of money because the only way you could get the fragments to make this were in a wheel. And you have to collect, like, what was it, like 200 of them or 100 of them in order to just craft this skin. And then what do? They give you the ability to have the skin for 3 days, kind of like a teaser. They're like, oh, they threw that in the event. Complete one of these little quests and you can have the skin for 3 days and then that's it. And then since then, they haven't given us any events to continue to get those fragments. So it's like, what is the point? Why do you release this skin and you give us one event for a couple of days and then that's it? We haven't had any other way to get those fragments. Let me show you where the fragments are. Right here. I got one of them. Silver Lion Guard. Right here. I got one of them. There should be constant events going on that give us some of these. They gave us one event and then that was it. They stopped it completely. Why? Why is there not another event? There should be a constant event going on for that. Every week, every other with something. I don't understand. Like, it just boggles my mind because like this isn't rocket science. I feel like this is common sense. Like I don't understand why they would do that. Why? Why do you release a skin and you give us an event for like 5 days? The only way to get it is through a wheel, which you have to spend money on. And then once that's gone, that's it. They haven't given us any other way to get fragments. What? That is bad business. That is like, come on. Like it's stuff like that I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to do anymore with this game. I don't know if you guys don't realize it, but there is a lot of major flaws in this game. I mean, you can love it as much as you want, fanboy, fangirl, whatever you want. But there is a lot of things that they do that are just very questionable. I mean, I feel like this is like getting to the point where it's like Netmarble when I was talking about A3 still alive, where it's just getting some really questionable decisions they're making about these updates about this game. And I'm just kind of sitting here like, what am I supposed to do? Continue making videos on this game? Because like right now, currently, this is like the biggest following because I put out like 50, 60 videos on this game. And now I have viewers that want me to make content for this game, but it's like, what can I talk about? There's nothing new to talk about. The only thing I could do is sit here and make videos and complain about stupid shit like this that they do in the game. Like, it sucks, man. It sucks. I really wish I had things to really talk about. Like, I don't know how I could sit here and make videos just on this game for a year, 3 years, 4 years from now. You know, and this be my only game I make videos on. There's no way I could do it. There's just not enough content. There's not enough updates. With that being said, though, I am still working on that video behind the scenes. I am still working on that video where we're going to go to the different servers and talk to people. So that is still in the works. We'll see how that turns out, if you guys like it or not. But yeah, this is like, I'm just kind of very disappointed in this game right now. I don't know what else to say. I guess that was my rant. That was my rant. I'm sure some people will disagree with me in the comments or whatever, but that is just how I feel, and I just really needed to voice my opinion because I had to get that off my chest. But I love you guys and girls. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see y'all very soon with another video. I don't know what it's going to be on. Probably doing a dynasty. But I love you guys and girls. Stay happy, stay safe. Peace.